Okay, all right. So for today's homework, it's gonna be one of your tougher homeworks in the year because I'm shooting a homework video right now. It's lunchtime, folks. Yes, Mr. Ing works through lunch. Okay, all right. So I think the best way now it's rough. Okay, no two ways about it. It's a lot of questions, and the questions require a lot of reading, which makes them difficult. But hopefully, since you're allowed the use of a calculator, that would make life easier for you. Now, I did all of this on the answer key already. So I'm going to show you the answer key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the screen a little bit larger, if that's even possible. All right. I know you don't want to see my face like right on the computer like this, but it's going to have to do. And if I feel compelled to write something on the side, I will. Okay. All right. So let me see how many questions. So tonight's homework is right here. All right. Unit 5, Common Core State Exam questions, day 1. So they're 2 days worth of homeworks. So like I said, that's a lot of work. All right. So the first one tonight is front and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 questions. Okay. So that's no joke. All right. So number 1, it says Sam paid 828 for 18 stems. This one. Okay. So this is the answer. I'm just going to show this to you. Now, I try to keep my handwriting good, but when I do these answer keys, usually I'm in a hurry, and when I'm in a hurry, my handwriting is inevitably not good. All right, so there's number 1. All right, there's my proportion, and then I circle the answer. This is number. Let me see if I can get a little closer. How can I get a little closer? All right, this is number 2. All right, T to I see. I can't even teaspoon to tablespoon. That's what that is. Okay, number 3. This is the answer key right there for number 3. Now notice, right, how I've reduced those ratios. Okay, so you should reduce the ratios too. By the way, here, do you notice it says draft here? That's actually the very first Common Core questions ever. Okay, that was before they even came out as a test. So it's supposed to be tough. Those questions are supposed to be the toughest. Okay, what's next? Next one, number 4 now, right there. There's the proportion, there's the answer, and then the last one on the page. By the way, so the intention of this is for you to pause as it is necessary. Okay, that's part of the thing about being a good student is when you watch these videos, you should pause. Don't just copy the answer. Okay, here's the last one. Here's the proportion, and there's the answer. Okay, now a lot of times if you look at something like number 5, it's not asking you for an answer per se. It's asking you how you solve the problem. So this is why it's important to set the proportion up. It makes it easier for you to find which step you should do next. So if you don't set up the proportion, it might not be immediately apparent to you as to what the next step should be. But if you set up the proportion, then you got it. All right, let's see. Next question. What is this? Basketball player attempts 15 attempts per game. All right, so all right, here's the proportion along with the answer. All right, next question. What is it? Let me zoom out a little bit. Next question is this: cake to flour, I guess. All right, and that's my proportion. That's my choice. By the way, if you do run into questions that showing you the answer key will not suffice, find me in the morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Okay, 8 o'clock. All right, I could walk you through these questions. All right, should you need to. Uh, for the next question, what is this? Possible baseball games won. Notice, even through my terrible handwriting, how I've reduced those fractions. Right, games won to games played. So 6/10. What does that reduce to? Yep, 3/5. Next one line, 3/5, 3/5, 3/5. And then the last one is, and then so the question is, which one of those ratios it's also matches up to 3/5. That's it. So that's why it's choice C. Last question of the night. Here, what I did was I did students divided by adults. That's 8. So in other words, 8 students to 1 adult. Okay, so that's why it's choice C. If you look at the other ones, like A and B, doesn't really make sense because they're almost 1-to-1, right? It's not 1-to-1; it's 8-to-1, right? So that's why it's choice C. D, the answers are just plain wrong. Okay, all right. So that's it. This video was easy to make for me, but the homework will actually have to do the answer key too. So it's just as much work for me and as it is for you. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching and have a good one.
OMG, that was so good.